Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I get a roll call, please?
Andrew Silvestrovich.
Here.
William Byers.
Here.
Pete Gipp here. Tim Fortier.
Here.
Rick Holt.
Here.
All present, Chairman.
Okay, the minutes from October 25th, 2023 and November 29th, 2023.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, seeing none. Communications, just do them whenever they're,
I do have one announcement, sort of, not a communication. These meetings are now being recorded, and so they have asked that we speak directly into the mic.
Okay.
They've always been recorded, but now he's also, you can view it online too.
okay.
So you need to speak directly into the mic because they're having some problems hearing. Thank you.
Thanks.
And a holler.
Let the petitioners know that too, because I get a hard time hearing them sometimes when they're.
Yes, that's why I'm making that announcement for everyone. Please speak
Yeah.
into the mic.
Thank you.
And Mr. President, our first petitioner is not here, just so you know.
Okay. I'll call each case by case number. Please sign in. At the sign-in sheet located in the podium in the center aisle, the petitioner will have the opportunity to present their case. If you have someone representing you, they may speak for you. I will ask for you to come forward and state your name and address for the public record. You will have the opportunity to present your case. After that, we will have a staff report pertaining to each case this evening. There will be a question and answer period for the board members. Then we will open the floor to the public for comments, no questions. We ask that if you are desirous to speak or for or against any case, please sign in at the registry in the center aisle. Public comments will be limited to 3 minutes. The board will then render a decision either for or against, ask for deferral, for more information, or for another reason which we will state, or the board will make no recommendation to the town council. At this time, please silence any communication devices such as cell phones and pagers. Thank you. It doesn't look like there's any old business. New business. She just stated that the first petition doesn't look like they're here, so what we'll do is we'll defer it to the end in case they do show up. So we'll go to case Z35E16-1223. Melinda Humphrey, petitioner, and Wright Lease Group LLC owner, located at 5550 Broadway. Requests special exception approval from section 21-137 in the C2 Community Commercial Zoning District. Purpose is to allow an adult day program for individuals with disabilities.
Come to the
This podium over here with the microphone.
Ma'am, you're the petitioner, just come on up.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening.
So,
All right, state your name and your address and a little bit of at least what you're here for.
Yes, my name is Melinda Humphrey. I'm the CEO for Thirst LLC. The address is 5550 Broadway, Suite 4 in Merrillville, Indiana. What Thirst stands for is taking high interest in restoring society's triumphant. So that's the meaning, the acronym of Thirst. And what I would like to do is open up a day program for adults with disabilities so they can have places to go and do activities, be out in the community, have bingo day, just a socialization place for the individuals with adults with disabilities to have somewhere to go in the daytime. It holds 25 people, and the hours will be from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. And what we like to do is ensure that the individual is able to socialize with their peers, and get in the community and, go places and have a good time and be able to, have things to do during the daytime.
Okay. Sheila, can you read the staff report, please?
Petitioner is requesting special exception approval from Section 21-136 in a C2 Community Commercial Zoning District on .4 acres to allow an adult day program for individuals with disabilities. Petitioner Melinda Humphrey, President and CEO of Thirst LLC. Thirst will provide a setting where individuals can socialize. The individuals will engage in activities that include teaching them how to count money, how to make friends, how to write their name and addresses, make a purchase, receive the change and receipt, arts, crafts, and video games. They will be encouraged to exercise to maintain health. All staff will go through a mandated in-house training by our resident nurse to be equipped with the knowledge on how to properly administer and monitor the distribution over-the-counter and prescription medicine. For staff to administer medication, there must be a physician order as well as a script provided by Thirst LLC that is the medication that the staff will administer. All medication will be locked and staff will have a key. It is the responsibility of the provider or guardian to securely drop off and pick up the participants of the day program. The participants are also responsible for bringing their lunch and snacks. The lunches are kept in a refrigerator. Staff will ensure that food is heated when needed in a microwave. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The capacity size is 25 participants and 4 employees. Petitioner is aware of the camera ordinance, and for this petitioner only, at this location only, and for this use only.
So potentially 29 people could be in the building.
Yes, sir.
And as far as the building goes, I know there's a beauty salon next door. Is it, at least that's the building I went to.
I think it's a nail shop.
Nail shop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is yours which unit of that building is yours?
It's on the end.
The very end?
Yes, sir.
The only thing that I don't have is at least the layout of the inside of the building. We don't see that there's restrooms, or we don't see how you're going to have 25 people in that size of a building. So if you can provide that, that would be good for me, but right now, that's my biggest concern. If you're going to, I guess, Sheila, is there enough parking for the 4 employees?
Sure, it's enough parking there. The parking is adequate there because everyone is being dropped off.
No, but she said there's 4 employees.
Yes, it's parking there for 4 employees.
Okay. I mean, I drove,
There's a beauty shop on one side, yeah.
yeah, but if you had all 4 units occupied, would there still be enough?
Yes, there's
Think so?
parking.
Okay, I know there's parking, but parking lot was pretty small and pretty rugged. Mr. Gipp, any questions from you?
Look at me.
Oh, Mr. Byers, sorry. I don't know why you do that.
That's okay. It's late.
I do that all the time. Jeez.
Have you got any other facilities like this?
I have residential homes, and I have pack and respite homes for adults with disabilities
Okay. How is this funded?
through Medicaid.
Oh, it's through Medicaid. They don't have to pay for,
No, sir.
okay, well, that's good. It sounds like a great opportunity for people.
I have a question.
Okay, Mr.
Ma'am,
Yes.
what happens when some people don't get picked up?
When people don't get
When
picked
the
up,
people that you're serving don't get picked up by their guardians? What happens?
what happens is that the pickup time is actually 3 o'clock. So by 3:15, and no one's there to pick them up, we'll start reaching out to the guardians or the other providers where they reside. We start reaching out, and then we also would drop off at home if need be.
You'll take them home?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes us old folks lose our way. We'll pick up the other old folks.
That's true, yes, sir. So I do have something in place in case that does occur. So that's why the pickup time is 3:00, and then they get staff time enough the hours to do their documentation, as well as make sure the commercial building is clean. But if they're not there by 3:15, then we start making phone calls, and then by 3:30, we'll be transporting them home.
You plan on having any cameras inside there?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, sir.
Do you plan on having any cameras inside?
Not at this moment, but at some time, yes.
When?
When we kind of build a little bit, so yes.
They're kind of inexpensive.
Okay,
It's a good thing to have.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
I do have one other question.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this suitable for ADA? I mean, the washrooms, the doors for wheelchairs?
Yes, the unit is a flat. That's why I chose it, because I do have individuals in wheelchairs. We do have bathrooms in there as well, and it's a front and exit, the front door and a back exit door for the place, but yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
No questions.
Mr. Gipp?
No, I don't have anything.
Open it up to the audience. Anyone for or against this petitioner? Anyone else for or against this petitioner? Well, and one third time, anyone for or against this petitioner? Bring it back to the board. Like I said, I would like to see,
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the special exemption for case number Z35E16-1223 for this petitioner at this location for this use only.
Second.
Here's what we might do on this. We might want to make it as a condition of this approval that the petitioner submit some type of detailed floor plan for staff approval, at least.
And I can also, attorney, put it in the package, because it says to go to the council. So I can make sure that that gets in the package for the council as well.
But from now on all applications, we need a floor plan. Did you submit a floor plan, ma'am?
It's a floor
It's
plan
a
in
floor
there,
plan.
It's kind of,
but I guess it's not clear. You're saying it's not clear?
yeah.
I don't have a floor plan, I have a building, and then I have the front of a
Floor
building.
plan here.
That's it.
That's not the floor plan,
Well, you don't, okay.
is it? I thought that was just the, what you call it, the overview of the
I
building.
apologize, it is, it's showing the parking spots, I apologize. I thought it was the floor plan with rooms.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I thought-
parking lot,
Okay.
yeah, parking lot.
So this is a condition that you've got to provide a floor plan for the town council, because that's where it goes next.
Yes, sir.
I got a question for the attorney.
Okay?
Do they have to keep their business just like people having daycare as far as the state goes and Medicaid pays?
I mean, that would be, I would imagine that Medicaid federally and the state would check periodically on the facility to make sure it's up to code, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
because she's receiving federal money
Hmm.
and she's also operating under state purview, so, well, she'd have to operate under both of those,
Correct.
so.
So you do have some sort of state license, or
Yes, sir.
I would say put that in your packet too for the town.
Okay.
All right, I have a first and second. Can I get a roll call, please?
Andy Sebestovich,
Yes.
William Byers,
Yes.
Pete Gip, yes. Tim Fortier,
Yes.
Rick Holtz,
Yes, based on the conditions that you provide all the paperwork that's needed for the town, because otherwise, I can't see how they would approve it either. So,
Okay.
all right. Passes,
5-0.
or it's a positive recommendation to the town.
Thank you
So
all.
Sheila will let you know when the town meets.
Yes, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you.
We're calling number 3 next.
Yeah. Case number 3, Z36UV12-1223. Tatiana Bynum, petitioner and LBD Properties LLC owner, located at 6110 Broadway, Unit 12, request a variance of use approval from Section 21-137 on 20.606 acres in a M2 Limited Industrial Corridor Overlay District. Purpose is to allow a beauty bar / salon suites. Good evening.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Bynum, and I am the CEO of Unoya Minks.
Can't hear you, ma'am.
Gotta use
My
your-
name is Tatiana Bynum, and I'm the CEO of Unoya Minks, which will be located at 6110 Broadway, Unit 12. I am petitioning to open up a beauty bar, which is basically like a spa. I'm a licensed esthetician. I've been licensed since 2021. And I offer facials, waxing, makeup, everything underneath the beauty umbrella. I plan on having salon suites, so I can offer a space for other people in the beauty industry to operate out of their business. They're gonna have like rooms with a weekly booth rent. Basically, the vision that I have for this space is to offer job opportunities for other people in the area, other small businesses like me, basically to stimulate the local economy and basically offer us suite rentals.
Okay, Sheila, can you read the staff report, please?
Petitioner is seeking a variance of use approval to allow a beauty bar salon suites on 20.606 acres in the M2 Limited Industrial Corridor Zoning District. Petitioner is a licensed esthetician in the state of Indiana and wants to open up a beauty bar to be known as Anoya Minks and Beauty. The beauty bar will offer comfortable suites to makeup artists, lash technician, hair braiders, and more. Petitioner has an interior remodel permit and has begun to prepare the vacant space into Northwest Indiana's exquisite beauty destination. The beauty bar will also follow all the sanitary rules of Indiana, such as hand washing, disinfected, personal protective equipment, safe chemical handling, and regulatory compliance. The hours of operation are 9 a.m. and doors must be locked by 11 p.m. The petitioner is aware of the camera ordinance, and this is for this petitioner only at this location only. I'd like to say that this is the property up on 61st Avenue that is zoned M2. So she is here because the property is zoned M2. If it was zoned C2 or C3, it is a beauty salon is a permitted use. But she is here solely because of the zoning.
All right, I see the operations are from 9 to 11. Is that Monday, is that 7 days a week, or what is that?
Yes, so being that there'll be like other people in the salon or the beauty bar, I really want the hours of operation to be from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., but I will allow people to have the doors locked by 11 p.m. So the last appointment will be taken by 9 p.m., and the doors need to be locked by 11 p.m. And it is 7 days a week.
And the same thing with the other petitioner, your floor plan is very lacking. No restrooms, no office. Since it's a beauty salon, does each room have a sink in it, or?
So I'm not going to have actual cosmetologists because they would require sinks. I'm going to have lash technicians. I'm going to have hair braiders. I'm going to have other estheticians. We do have a bathroom. We do have a hot water, cold water supply, and we are thinking about putting a additional sink in. But we're mainly going to have like barbers and lash techs, MUAs, or makeup artists and estheticians like myself.
I think what the chairman's saying is that it'd be good to show the restrooms
Okay,
on your floor plan itself. So
absolutely.
please resubmit that to Ms. Shine so she can include it in the town council's packet at least, and that'll be a condition of your approval.
Okay.
So these 4 seats, those are what, for barbers?
For a barber or a makeup artist, yes.
So these other cubicles are just 13 by 10 or 10 by 10?
We tried to make them probably like 100 square feet, but they're more, probably gonna be close to like 80 or 90 square feet.
And what will they be utilized for?
Those will be the suites that the people who will be working underneath me will be working out of. So it'll be a room with a door, and they'll be able to bring their products or materials, whatever it is that they need to work out of that space. It's just a more personal space to take your clients in.
So each room will be secured?
Yes.
So there's tables in those rooms, benches,
No,
chairs?
so with me being an esthetician, I have like a massage bed, I have a steamer, I have like a rolling cart that has my brushes and stuff like that. So other businesses, whether it's like micro needling or whatever the business is, whatever they need, they'll bring it. So if they need a lash bed, they'll bring it. They'll be renting out that space from me. So I'm going to have other licensed professionals. So if there's another licensed esthetician, then they'll bring their massage bed, their machine, their steamer, their brushes. I'll be providing things like towels and other things for the general, but anything that they personally need to do their service, they'll be providing.
So you're basically subleasing
The rooms.
the rooms.
Right. So it's going to be my salon, my beauty bar, and people are going to be renting a space from me.
And another thing, like, one of the main reasons for like having more of like a private area is because like how she was saying, she does like waxes and stuff like that, where, you know, you can't just do it like out in the open, like how like a hair braider or a makeup artist would do, you know what I mean? So it gives them a closed off space to make the client feel more comfortable and, you know, let them operate more, you know, privately.
But there's no massages going on here then?
No.
Just beauty treatments?
Yes.
Yes. So some of my treatments include massages that are in the scope of my practice. So like I do back treatments, like back facials. It would be like a double cleanse, a 10-minute massage, a hand massage. I use hand warmers. And then it would be like a mask. I put a mask on their back. And I rinse, tone, blot it out, and then that would be the end of the service. Or with the facial, I don't know if you've ever received a facial, but there is a,
But you're not talking about having a massage parlor there.
oh, no.
Okay. I think that's where
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Mr. Fortier was going.
Where are you located with this,
It's going to be located in the,
are you by the sub?
I'm sorry?
Are you by the Subway place?
Right next to Family Dollar. To the,
Next Family Dollar?
Yes.
Mr. Gibb?
Is this the only facility that you have or that you've ever had?
Yes. I've rented suites from other people before, but this is going to be my own facility.
Good luck with your business.
Thank you.
I know I read your letter. Obviously, you'll be furnishing the heat and water.
Yes.
That's not part of the lease payment?
No.
Are each individual units at least going to have a ceiling?
right now, we currently have like the drop ceiling in there, so we're, planning on using like the drop ceiling.
But at least the walls will go up as high as the drop ceiling?
Yeah, is that like a requirement to have them go all the way up to have the ceiling on there?
Well, considering you're saying waxes and you were possibly saying you wanted privacy, I think the only way you could secure privacy is to have at least the room completely sealed versus, I don't know, you never know what somebody might want to do, jump, I don't know, stand up on and look over or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm just, at least that room should have some sort of privacy,
Yeah,
total privacy.
understandable.
But the big thing, again, is your floor plan.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really see, restrooms, office. You say there's water, but to me, where are they going to be cleaning things up? Other than just
I have machines like sterilizers, and we have BPA products like I can't think of the name of it right now. It's a blue product that I buy offline. Well, we have the Cavi wipes too, but there's a BPA product that we use. So there are ways to sterilize the products, and like I said, we do have hot and cold water as well.
Well, if someone's going to be, at least barbers, I don't know, I haven't been to a barber in years, but in the beauty salons where they wash your hair, so is there no place to wash hair?
I'm not going to have cosmetologists. I'm not going to have hairstylists.
Okay, so even weavers, I mean, I don't know what people need to do to weave hair or anything. You said they don't need to wash their hair before they,
So usually, like if you're going to go get your hair braided, you'd come wash and blow dry it out, and then they would start on the braids, and that service would take maybe about 5 hours or so. But I want to mainly focus on the lash techs, the estheticians like myself, barbers, and nail techs,
okay.
all licensed professionals.
So, Mr. President,
Mm-hmm.
in order to get a salon license, you have to apply downstate to get a salon license, and the state will send you a temporary license to open up, and then after you open up, the state comes in and checks everything out, and if it doesn't meet the standards that was sent out to Mrs. Bynum, then the state will close down they'll close them down. We've had a couple in the town get closed down because the state comes in at random. If your combs is laying out, if it's not sanitized. So when she gets set up, they'll give her a temporary license to start. And when she gets set up, she won't even know it, but they'll come in and do the inspection. And if she does not meet it, they will close her down, because that's the way they handle all salons, all nail salons, all beauty salons. That's the way the state handles it. They start them off with a temporary license just so they can open, and they don't tell them which day they come in to inspect.
Ask a question. Do you have a list of priorities that you're gonna do prior to going in there? So you'll get things to where it's, you meet with the state standards?
Yes, I have a list. I don't know if you guys got it, but I have a list in my folder here. I brought my license, my esthetician license, as well as the
I seen your
temporary.
license, yeah.
Yeah, as well as the temporary beauty culture salon license, so that might not be included in there because I got this
Well,
later on.
What Ms. Sheila said is that the state's gonna check for
Right,
the cleanliness and how thorough you keep your place in operation.
yes.
And I just want to know if you know, or did you go online to check and see what the conditions that they require?
Yes, I have a list.
Okay. I would put that in my report when you go up to the council too. That you have read all the conditions that were required by the state, and you're going to meet all the conditions, however you're going to put it.
Well, I think if she doesn't operate to the guidelines of the state, they'll shut her down, so.
Well, we don't want you to close. We'd like to see you in there and see the place going, because that place needs business, that area. It's an opportunity for someone like yourselves to make some out of it. Thank you.
You really think 8 by 10's a good size to work in?
Yeah, we, like, the spaces that she's rented, previously were about that size. It's not too big, not too small, and it's, a good size for, her for what she needs to do, you know what I mean? Like,
And other businesses like mine.
Okay, any other questions from the board? Open up to the public. Anyone for or against this petitioner? One more time, anyone for or against this petitioner? And the last time, anyone for or against this petitioner? Seeing none, bring it back to the board.
Mr. Chairman, I move for approval of,
Number 3.
Z36UV121223 with the conditions and up-to-date floor plan for the town council.
A second.
All right, I have a first and a second. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Silvestrovitz?
Yes.
William Byers?
Yes.
Pete Gipp, yes. Tim Fortier?
Yes.
Rick Holtz?
Yes, and you can, again, provide the floor plan, more detail than just this drawing,
Yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you.
okay? All right, going back to case number 1. Z34E15-1223. Jennifer Lauren Montero, petitioner, and LBD Properties LLC owner located at 6190 Broadway. They're requesting a special exception approval from section 21-137 on 20.606 acres in a C2 community commercial zoning district. Purpose is to allow a dine-in restaurant. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Let's
Jenny,
clean up the record right now. Please note that we're going back to item number 1 because the petitioners were late.
oh, okay. Sorry
You were
about
late for the meeting.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, there was a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Okay.
So we are basically, I came in the last meeting for the dog grooming. We were able to open it, we're working on it. But my family, we are opening the restaurant in the corner. We have restaurants in Chicago. I know the name is very long there. It's called Bucerías de Nayarit, Mariscos Bucerías de Nayarit, which is seafood in English, in Spanish. We currently have a location in Chicago, and we are opening a second location here in Merrillville.
Okay, Sheila, read the staff report, please.
Petitioners requesting a special exception approval from section 21-136 C2 Community Commercial Zoning District on .502 acres to allow a dine-in Mexican restaurant. The site is a vacant restaurant that closed during COVID. The dine-in restaurant will offer breakfast, seafood, and a variety of Mexican dishes. The petitioner has been issued a permit for an interior remodel for the restaurant. This is the second location for the restaurant. There will be approximately 6 employees. The hours of operation will be Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. The petitioner is aware of the camera ordinance for this petitioner only, at this location only, and for this use only.
Is this the old Ponderosa building or no?
This is the Pancake House on 61st Avenue.
Same place.
Okay.
It was just purchased by the
Ponderosa,
new
yeah,
owners.
that's it.
Yeah, so I mean, it used to be Ponderosa.
Well, hold on.
Next,
Who owns this now?
So they just recently, the LBD Properties bought it from Mr. Israel.
Is the LBD Properties the owner of the strip center?
Yes,
Okay.
they own all of it.
So now we're gonna have not only the strip center fixed up and everything paved there with the asphalt, but now we're gonna extend over to the restaurant in question, correct?
Yes, so
Right.
we are going to, that's another meeting that we're gonna have to have, but they're willing to have that meeting about paving
They,
the lot.
if I can interrupt, they said they already went to the estimate to do the new paving, like, so it looks all black, and they're gonna put new lines. So I know the company went last week, because it's the roofing company, it's the same one that is paving, so they went to fix all of like the roof, the leaks in there, but I think it's gonna take another month before they do all of that.
Well, no, again, that's not really a question for you because you're a tenant. That's a question more for the owner. So we'll have a meeting with the owner to find out what they're doing. Because the center for a long time sat in disrepair. They've gotten new ownership, which they're doing good things in terms of leasing and being aggressive.
Yeah.
So
No,
what we
and
want to make
actually,
sure is, at the end of the day, the property is improved. Not your responsibility.
in the contract that we made it sign, we made them put it in the contract because we did not like the parking lot. It gives a bad image. So we went over the contract and we sent it back and we told them that we need to make sure that they fix the parking lot, that we're not
Okay.
gonna be responsible for it. And they're really nice people. They're really good owners. So they send it back. They say yes to give them about a month. Because they just bought it. They just closed on the restaurant about 2 to 3 weeks ago.
They've done more in a year than the other owners did in 20.
Yes,
So,
they.
yeah, we're confident that it's going. in the
They're
right
helping us a lot financially, and they're doing a lot for us to bring good businesses.
Well, that's good.
What kind of signage are you gonna use? Are you gonna use their sign? property owners?
So the
Logo?
restaurant has a very nice big sign on it, and we're hoping to get a company out there to put a new sign.
And I'd like to see that open up too.
Yeah, we just had the electrical inspection, and he said that the sign looks like it's gonna work out pretty good, so hopefully.
So how much of it you got completed on the inside?
We haven't started to do anything. Honestly, it's mostly cleaning. There's not a lot of construction. We're just gonna do a little bar in
Yeah.
front of the.
Does all the water
kitchen.
run properly?
Everything is really good, thank God.
Is it all flushed out, cleaned out?
When we rented the place, it still had forks on the tables with the napkins folded. Everything was clean. There was soda in the fridges. They just I guess it was COVID. They closed the restaurant and they left. The time cards were there. The safe was open. Everything was there. Everything. It was crazy. It was like a ghost town, you know?
They just walked out?
They just walked out, and there was a notice that says, please get vaccinated before returning to work, but I guess they didn't return to work. So that's the reason we got it, because it's chunky. It's really ready to open. They're coming in tomorrow to put in all the gas meter and the electrical meter tomorrow.
Any of you, this is your friend, or any of your cooks, are you,
That's his assistant, personal assistant, and he's the owner. But I'm translating for him.
and you're gonna hire how many employees?
Six. Mhm.
So you'll have a liquor license?
Yes. We have a liquor license right now, but we're applying for the one here.
I will implore this BZA to approve this immediately, because this is a building that's been an eyesore for a while.
Yes,
And I want to make sure we get the lights on, get people in, get business going,
Yeah.
especially on the north side. So, yeah, this is one that's very important to everybody.
Oh, when it was a Ponderosa,
We actually,
routine.
we were working on Christmas night in my shop, right? Like we're painting and doing stuff in my shop next to it. And the line for Burger King was all the way around the corner. And I went to buy food, and I asked him, why is the line so long? They're like, we're the only restaurant around that is open. So there is really no restaurants on that side of the town.
Mm-hmm,
You're sorely needed, so we welcome you.
Thank you.
yeah. Just make it up, make it clean.
Mr. Byers, any,
No, sounds like a very good business they have in Merrillville.
We put the menu there, but it's in Spanish. I just gave Sheila the English version of it. I didn't realize we're in a Hispanic community over there, so I didn't even thought about it, and I just gave it like that. So I apologize for that.
No.
I got it here.
I think
I saw the menu in the
pictures speak for
package.
themselves.
Exactly, yeah.
It's in the
Yeah.
packet. Andy,
I got it.
It's English.
Mr. Gipp, any,
I'm all for it.
Mr. Svetsovich,
I'm all for it.
Mr. Fortier?
All set.
Open up to the public, anyone for or against this petitioner? Second time, anyone want to speak against or for or against this petitioner? And one last time, anyone for or against this petitioner? Seeing none, bring it back to the board.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we give a favorable recommendation to the council for the special exemption approval on case number Z34E15-1223
Thank you.
for this petitioner at this location for this use only.
I'll second.
So we have a first and second on Z34E15-1223.
And I have to compliment the petitioners.
That's what I was ready to say.
This is a accurate site plan.
Yes,
Yes,
Which
very
is
good.
welcome to see, because the other two did not pass
Thank you.
muster.
Okay, Planes.
that's what I was just getting ready to say. I appreciate this.
Thank you. I did it myself.
So,
Thanks to Sheila, because she's like,
yeah.
you have to do it right. I need to see everything. So, and it's the second one, so I kind of got experience on it.
Nope, it's very good.
That's very good.
Just from looking at it, I knew it was the old Ponderosa building. All right, I got a first and a second. Can I get a roll call, please?
Andy Silvestrovich.
Yes.
William Byers.
Yes.
Pete Gibb, yes. Tim Fortier.
Yes.
Rick Holtz.
Yes.
5-0, Chairman.
So it's a favorable recommendation to the town, so she'll let you know when the town
Appreciate
meeting is.
Thank you very much. And thank you for being here during Christmas. I know there's a
Good
lot
luck.
of other things to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got a nice menu, too.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You needed something like that down there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that Ponderosa building, place would drive me nuts. It's an attraction.
Got a lot of, got a lot of.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for adjourn.
A second?
All in favor?
Aye.
The perfect place for a business.
Well, but the thing is.